らなること乱れ雲を断つ。
Hi guys, welcome back to my XPS guide. Now I'm gonna review Lasswell Neo Vision. So yes, okay, let's start from his stats. I must say he is kinda disappointing. Okay, first of all, take a look on his normal stats. Like you can see, his attack boost 180%, not bad. But if you take a look on health, defense, spirit, they are very low, only 40%, 30%, 20%. And remember, he doesn't have fatal damage protection. So yes, his survivability is crap. Okay, on Brave Shift form, it is also the same. It is even worse because he doesn't get spirit boost on Brave Shift form. And yes, he gets nice attack and magic boost on Brave Shift form, but really, I don't think you want to make him into physical attacker on Brave Shift form. If you really need him to become physical attackers, then simply stay on normal form. Okay, and yes, his Brave Shift form gives you better through double hand, but okay, it's okay. But again, the problem is on the Brave Shift form, he only has physical dragon killer, but on normal form he has dragon and insect killer. So again, Brave Shift form may be better in terms of true double hand, but in terms of killer, normal form is still superior. On Brave Shift form, he gets better limit burst damage. Okay, you will see later that he can become good limit burst finisher, but overall stats, I must say, it's kinda disappointing. Okay, so let's take a look on his normal form. On his normal form, he is a chainer. He able to chain with Mirror of Equity and Stardust Ray, but for Stardust Ray, just forget it because the damage is very low, only 43 times damage. Crap. Okay, and yes, for Mirror of Equity, he has two abilities for that. Okay, the first one deal 80 times damage. It is non-elemental, so yes, it is nice if you meet the enemy who resists against ice, but again, he is true double hand character, so it is very hard to manipulate his elemental, unlike true dual wield. Okay, and for the fixed ice elemental Mirror of Equity chain, it deals only 72 times damage, but it fills 6 limit burst crystals to everyone every cast, so he can refill 18 limit burst crystals to all per turn. It is very nice feature, I must say. And he also able to dispel while chaining with Mirror of Equity at the same time. Quite nice, I must say. But the problem is his Ice Imperil. His Ice Imperil only comes from cooldown ability. Okay, it's only every 4 turns. So you will have big problem if you need to dispel or enemy able to dispel the Ice Imperil, okay? Because you cannot simply cast it every time you need it. And really, Gumi, it is really strange why you give him AoE physical cover, because unlike, let's say, Eldrin, he doesn't have physical evasion or something like that, okay? So I must say it's crap ability. For Grandis, it is very nice. It gives him 150% limit burst damage, dragon and insect killer buff. So yes, pretty decent. But I think you want to save this Grandis for his for his Brave Shift form, because his normal limit burst is kinda crappy. Okay, 300% attack damage. Yes, it is nice, but it is 24 hits attack. I'm not sure, maybe it is chainable with triple Mirror of Equity, don't know. But if you cannot do that, that means you can only chain with duplicate. Okay, so it's kind of bad. And one thing I hate the most is it requires 60 limit burst crystals. What are they thinking? Okay, it's only 112 damage. Remember, Terra limit burst, which is really powerful, only require 35 crystals. This one 60, so wow, it seems like they really want to make him bad. Okay, so let's take a look on Brave Shift form. if there is something unique about Lasswell Neo Vision, it is his Brave Shift form, because on Brave Shift form, he has Chaos Wave Awakened Chaining family. It is physical attack. I mean, yeah, physical damage based on magic attack, you name it, okay? It's very hard to pronounce it, okay? Physical based magic attack, very strange, but the point here is the attack affected by elemental imbue. So yes, he is flexible in terms of Chaos Wave Awakened Chain. It is really good because you can partner him with any mage who chain with Chaos Wave Awaken, as long as you have someone who able to imbue element to him. And because this is physical based magic attack, you also get benefit from physical killers, not magic killers, okay? But yes, I'm not sure about this one. I think this one is affected by weapon modifier. So this make him maybe the best true double hand magician on this game. Again, I'm not sure whether it is affected by weapon modifier or not. So please leave it on the comment, tell me, is it affected or not? But for the damage modifier, I must say it is 72 times damage. It is your average number. So if this attack not affected by damage modifier, by weapon damage modifier, then it is crap. Because remember, Terra has plus 6 times change damage modifier when she becomes, when she is dual wielding. So if this doesn't get bonus weapon damage modifier, I must say this is crappy. And on this form, he also able to chain with Mirror of Equity. But again, what's the reason to do that? Okay, you can simply revert back to normal form, unless of course there is a trial where the enemy switch their physical and magic resistance every turn. So at that time, he gonna shines because he can rotate between Mirror of Equity and Chaos Wave Awakened Chaining. And yes, you don't need to worry because as a Chaos Wave Awakened Chainer, he has that quad cast. Okay, good. And the problem is still the same like the normal form. His Imperial, I mean, wow. It is from cooldown ability, so good luck on that. And another problem is, even if you fight with the enemy who weak against ice or where you need to use ice, you need to imbue yourself, okay? And the problem with his imbue is, yes, it is from Grandest ability. He can imbue himself with wind or ice element, okay? And it lasts for 4 turns. But again, the problem with this is if the battle lasts more than 12 turns, you don't have any means to imbue yourself after that. You need to rely on other characters. Don't say, oh, it's not possible. Okay, I will finish the enemy below 12 turns. Yes, you may able to do that, but if you use him on Chimera Extreme, you have seen Zinzar video that, wow, it becomes problem on that kind of battle. Okay, so be careful about that. And remember, 12 turns is the perfect situation where the enemy doesn't debuff you or dispel you. If the enemy have like Dispelga or Dispel-like ability, then you will get into more problem because you need to refresh your ice imbue. Okay, this is really annoying. And yes, maybe another strongest point on his Brave Shift form is his Limit Burst. It deals 158 times damage. It is flexible, so yes, he can become really good magic finisher. But again, this is really strange. What's with 158 times? Are Gumi afraid if they give 160 times, he will become OP? Really strange number. Okay, I really don't know what they are thinking when creating this Lasswell. I think they make him to never last well on the battle. Okay, so back into Limit Burst. And yes, it is flexible element, 2 hit, nice, okay. But again, 60 Limit Burst crystals, the problem is still the same. He doesn't have any means to refill his Limit Burst gauge. For Terra, Tifa, they able to feel like almost full their Limit Burst gauge. This one, 60 Limit Burst, crappy, okay. You cannot use Urisa or Realm to make this full on the first turn. Pretty annoying. So the only way to make this full on the first turn is by using someone like Barge, who able to entrust. That's a good thing, but I don't think this is any special, guys. Okay, like you can see the damage only 869 times if you're able to max his limit burst damage passive. Not hard thing to do, but still nothing special except if you fight against dragon or insect. Okay, so again, niche killer. So that's all you need to know about Brave Shift form. Now let's talk about equipment. For equipment, it is pretty simple. On normal form, focus on his attack and true double hand attack stats. On Brave Shift form, of course, you want to build his magic and true double hand magic. You don't need to max both attack and magic stats because he's not hybrid character. Unless, of course, like I said before, you fight enemy who able to switch between physical and magic resistance every turn. In that case, he may shine in the future. Okay, and remember to increase limit burst damage if you want to use him as limit burst finisher. So that's all about equipment. My conclusion for Neo Vision Lasswell. I must say that he is really nice, flexible Chaos Wave Awakened Chainer. And yes, he can also become Mirror of Equity Chainer, so that's very nice. And another thing I like is his Brave Shift sprite. It is really cool, okay? It is like samurai. Wow, very nice. Actually, it is samurai, not like samurai. And yes, that's it. That's it, guys. Damage-wise, I must say he is really underwhelming when you don't fight against insect or dragon. Or really, if you already have Neo Vision Visalis, if you already have Terra, then I really don't see any reason for you to get him. Except, of course, in the future there is like insect trial, which is very strong and require you to use him. Yes, on that case, Lasswell gonna be useful. Like, if you remember Neo Vision Visalis, she is really not that amazing or whatever, but Demon Chimera Extreme really makes her MVP. Maybe that situation will happen to Lasswell on the future. Okay, but at this point, wow, he is not that good. Again, watch that Sinzar video about him using Lasswell against Chimera. It is not good. So what's the reason for you to pull him? Okay, really bad, I must say. And for Trust Mastery Word, it is nice, but I wish it has 50% true double hand magic too. But yes, that's probably just wishful thinking, okay? And for his STMR, it is also not good or not bad. It is simply, it is. If you need Insect Killer, then it is good. After that, not good anything. And for Vision card, this is one of the, sorry guys, this is one of the worst Vision card on the game, I must say. Because sure, it's nice, it has Insect Killer, but the attack boost is really crappy. Okay? I simply think we can simply use under Vision card, which give you better attack or magic boost. After that, we equip Insect Killer on ability slot. Remember that this Insect Killer not works for everyone. It is only for male character. Yes, I know there are a lot of male characters, but the point is it is not applicable to all characters, unlike abilities. So Vision card, bad. Trust Mastery Word, okay. Character, not okay. So really guys, I don't think you need to get him. Okay? Too bad he never lasts well. So yep, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Brave Exvius Guide. Bye bye guys.